Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's been having an amazing day. Today I'm going to be showing you how to recharge one of these MNGO disposable vape devices. It's pretty much the same for every vape, so I'm going to just show y'all with this one and then y'all get the overall idea. I'll show y'all with an air bar too, because like I said, every one of these is like exactly the same. You really can't mess up unless you let it charge too long and it explodes, but we don't talk about that. But anyways, all you're going to want to do, take the top piece off right here, right? It just comes right off. You can take it off with pliers or whatever. And then this piece right here, the back where the switch is, you're going to want to push it. You just get something, push it all the way out, and eventually you'll get the stuff to start coming out through here. Now, you can use anything to push through the bottom of this. You're going to need something long and skinny. Phillips head screwdriver would do just fine. But I 3D printed this little tool right here to help me with pretty much any puff bar or any disposable about this size. So yeah, I'm just going to put that in there and pop it through. Alrighty, so as you can see, I popped it through. Now you have a view of the battery. Now if we look at this battery, you can see this is the back end. The end we actually need is in here. So we can just pull it out with the switch and everything. And you have two terminals. You have a positive terminal and a negative terminal. You're going to want to take off the cellophane tape, but be careful, don't rip it or break it or anything. If you do, it doesn't matter, just wrap some tape around it and make sure these metal prongs won't touch inside of the disposable or it could explode. So you just want to be careful. As long as these two don't touch any metal, you'll be fine. And don't burn yourself. That happens a lot with people doing their first time. It's just something you learn the hard way. Alrighty, so you can see here we have the two prongs. Now the good thing about these batteries is you can lightly pull up on the wire and get the prongs to like kind of come out a little bit. That just makes it easier to wrap the charging wires around it. Now I charge mine for 5 minutes tops. If you charge them any longer, the battery could explode, or whenever you hit it, too much power will go to the coil and it'll get really burnt. So you don't want to do those. 5-6 minutes is like the perfect time. 6 minutes might even be kind of pushing it. If you want it to stay sweet and like not hit as hard or like choke you up, 4 minutes is pretty good. Like 4 minutes 30 seconds, somewhere around there. But yeah, now you just gotta get a charging cable and cut the ends off, and I will see y'all here in a few. Alright, so I got my charging cable. You can see here, you want the USB side, so cut it as close to the ending of the charger where the micro USB or USB Type-C or even iPhone end is. Cut it closer to that end. Now, there's a couple ways you can strip it. Some people use lighter. I found the easiest way to just get a pair of scissors and put it in the far back and just very lightly do this and twist it around. And then you got that little score mark right there. You just bend it around that, like that. Make sure you get it all off. And then, just like that, perfect. Now you have your wires and everything. Now, here is a part that I'm telling y'all that most other YouTubers don't tell you. This wire right here, if it's on the outside, twist it. You might need it. Because if you only have like a red wire and a green wire, a yellow wire, and a blue wire, and you don't have no black wire, you're going to need that wire, because that wire right there is your negative. And the two wires you need is a red and a black. So let's say this black right here wasn't there. Let's say in this bunch it was only red, white, and green. I would use the red one and this one because we know that's negative. Now if there is a black wire, you know that wire is going to be negative. So you can go ahead and cut that off. And you can cut these two off. Right there. You can cut that off. And now you just have these. Now these, the easiest way to strip these is with teeth or a lighter. Now some people don't like using their teeth, so I'm going to show you all the lighter method. You get a lighter. You just stick a lighter on it. Like this. Lick your fingers. Or use your nail and pull it apart. or just let it melt off. That works too. And another thing that most YouTubers don't tell you, if you got some really shitty wires, you go to strip them, and if you push on them and they don't bend and stay, that's not wire. That's like cloth that they put inside of your wire to make it like fire resistant. It doesn't really help any way, shape, or form. Alright, so we have this wire. Both ends are stripped. But real quick, I'm going to show y'all what one of those shitty cables look like. Sorry about the inconvenience. Turns out I don't have no shitty cables because I done threw them all in the trash. But okay, so you have your black, which is your negative, your red, which is your positive, unless you're using house voltage. So which one do you think is going to go onto which? Well, maybe the black would go onto the black, or the minus sign, because, you know, minus means negative. And then red goes on with the red. So you just wrap those around there, and I'll see y'all here in a few. Alright, now once they're wrapped, you're just going to want to get the metal tabs, push the metal tabs down to keep them from coming unwrapped, and plug it in, and set a timer for 4 or 5 minutes. But real quick, before you get so happy and excited that you can get free dead vapes off people, charge them, then resell them for $10 or so, just remember, that is a felony. Alright, plug it in. And then you just set a timer. Hey, computer, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Sorry if the lighting or the camera angle's off a little bit. I was just going to end the video there. I didn't even think about showing y'all how to put it back together. This is why I have no subscribers. That's what I'm saying. So it's actually pretty simple. All you do is you just put that in there, right? Don't want to get the juice on your fingers. It doesn't really matter if you do. Just don't put your fingers in your eyes or anywhere that can get into your body, like your eyes, your mouth, you know, stuff like that. Squeeze the cellophane tape over it before you push it all the way in. You're going to want to make sure the switch still works. So you're going to get the switch and put that in there. Pretty simple. Okay, like that. You just want to put the top on. Oh, or just drop it on the ground. Don't be like me. I'm such a klutz. I like the Bob Ross of illegal activities. But yeah, there you go. Now it's all back together.